Pause. Hey, I'm Goober, and I have just been mauled by someone who looks strangely similar to me. That is no coincidence, however. What it really is an alter ego. Now, you may be asking, well, what is an alter ego? And to that I say, an alter ego is a sort of secret or hidden version of yourself. An example of this is someone being sweeter than grandma's cookies on the outside, but being an evil, evil person on the inside. Today, I'll try to sketch out ideas to what I believe my alter ego would be like, and then draw them in the end. Without further ado, let's get right into it. First, I began by listing some of my traits. So, starting off, I feel like I'm a very soft-spoken person, but I'm also very confident. I also really like cats. I am easily aggravated. Oh yeah, I wouldn't hurt a fly. I try to be the kindest I can. Sometimes, though, I can sound pretty ill-natured. And yeah, I think that's everything I can think of. So I'm soft-spoken yet confident. I like cats. I'm easily aggravated. I wouldn't hurt a fly, though. I try to be the best and kindest that I can be, and I'm very ill-natured. Yeah. Wow. I believe we can start. And with that, I officially began drawing. What I wanted to do first was making a base for my alter ego, so I can make the process later less bumpy. Alright, so we have the base here. Here, I'll add some little feetsies. Those are big feetsies. Alright, we got our base, and now I feel like we can list out some of their traits. Some of their evil, scary traits. Okay, so, what's the opposite of being soft-spoken yet confident? Aggressive and unconfident. Alright, so he's aggressive and unconfident. What's the opposite of liking cats? Liking dogs, duh. Dog lover. Wow. The opposite of being easily aggravated? Controlled temper. What's the opposite of not hurting a fly? Would hurt a fly. What's the opposite of trying to be the best or kindest that they can be? Not trying to be kind. Doesn't try to be kind. Alright. Also, I think I can add one more thing to this list. Very unserious. Yeah, I'm a very unserious person if you've seen my other videos. I like messing around. What's ill-natured on the inside? What's the opposite of that? Very soft on the inside. And what's the other thing? Very unserious. So this person is also very serious. Okay, that's our list. So I'm going to actually extend this. So, after putting down all my alter ego's traits, I was ready to begin with the sketch and line art. And boom! Now we've got our alter ego with the list of alter ego. Wow! Now that the time lapse has started, let's talk about some stuff. First of all, this recording thus far has taken 1 hour and 19 minutes to record, and we haven't even started on the colors yet. This is most likely because of my time limit from last video is gone, and that means I can ease up a bit. By the way, if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. Now, I'll let you enjoy the time lapse. So here we've got our fella. Now that we finished the line art, I brought me onto the canvas. Yeah, that's right, me! I did this because I wanted my alter ego's color palette to somewhat resemble the opposite of my personas. So we've got this light gray. Alright, now we can move on to inversing these colors. I pressed Ctrl I so I could invert all these colors. We can erase these. Now we've got our color palette right here. However, on my opposite color palette, I wasn't really liking how whimsical some of the colors were looking, because I wanted to try and aim for a more serious look on my alter ego. So, I replaced them with less saturated but more serious looking colors. To also add a bit more oomph to my drawing, I gave him more cosmetical items, like baggy runner shorts and boots. I feel like if he's an alter ego, and I named the title of this video Killing My Persona, I feel like this guy would be some sort of assassin, right? Oh well, with that being said, I'm done with the hard colors, and I can officially start on the rendering. So yeah, I'm making it lore accurate that this guy's a hitman. It just fits so well, especially because I like to think the reason he mauled me was because somebody put a bounty on my head. That would also explain why he's so serious. I felt like it would only be just to give my alter ego such light and thin clothes, so they aren't slowed down while running. Also, my favorite part about drawing is the rendering. I love being able to polish everything I touch and just let my mind loose. Comment down below what your favorite part about art is. With that being said though, I finished everything in the rendering and I'm ready to add those small little touches. So now we have him, this guy. But I do feel like he's looking a smidge bland. So I think I'm gonna add some extra things to him to make him look better. Like maybe brass knuckles. And also maybe I could add something like a sword on his back. Give it a dark gray handle. Apply some bright yellow lighting to this. That's done. We got a sword. It looks a little sloppy, but that's okay. We live with it. Maybe a little earpiece wouldn't hurt. Nice. I feel like it's about time to add my background, actually. So what I want to do is, I'll start off with a gray pavement. It's the middle of the night right now. Maybe I'll put some darker pavement to indicate that this is a road and this is a sidewalk. Okay. Behind all this, I'm gonna maybe make it a little darker. Maybe at the bottom there I could do something like that. Maybe it's like freshly dusk. Wait. Is that the same road I was mauled on? Oh shoot, it is! Holy crap, he took the confirmation photo literally a few minutes after I got mauled. That's a bummer. But in all seriousness, I drew the same road from earlier to add comical effect. Then, I decided it would look cool if I put my alter ego right below a street lamp, which I totally didn't use as an excuse to use a glow layer. And just like that, my drawing of my personal alter ego was finished. Okay, I think that's it. This is my alter ego. He's very aggressive and unconfident. He's a dog lover. He has a controlled temper. He would hurt a fly though. He doesn't try to be kind. However, he is soft on the inside, but he's very serious. Yeah, I'm really proud of how this looks. He looks like a hitman, or an assassin. And that's kind of the vibe I was going for. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you never stop giggling. Have a good day. Bye!